Good morning and welcome back to our Portuguese homestead. This week we're getting back into the garden full on. As you saw last week, the garden needs a little bit of work, and the next couple days it's gonna be not too hot, a little bit of rain here and there, so I think that's the perfect moment to get everything back into shape. So Martin has trimmed a large part of the garden, mostly the edges already. And he's been hard at work weeding the Hugo culture bed. As I said sometime, it was made a little bit in a rush, so it needed a lot more soil, we realized. So that's what we're adding, or he is adding this week as well. And then we're also weeding from all the beds. Today I want to start planting the pumpkins, and then in the next couple days also the tomatoes, which is going to be interesting because I don't know which ones are which. So we're just going to plant them and see how it goes. And then I think we might wait a little bit longer for the peppers and the aubergines, because they really like the hot weather. And they're not so big yet. So that's what we're doing this week. Lots of planting, lots of weeding, and getting the garden back in shape. But first, a little garden snack. Some of the local wildlife.
Ja. Je kan er zelf wel uitpukken.
They've been hunting for mice.
Moet je via de achterkant, moet je omdraaien en dan eruit. Met de twee hendels. We hebben denk ik nog wel een extra hoop nodig. Ja, het wordt niet echt hard zandhard, denk ik.
Nee.
Er is een muisje gevangen.
Ja. Een stukje touw. Een stukje touw mee.
aan de muizen komen, hè?
Louis. Nee. Wow. I think I found another swarm. Definitely hanging here. They are in this quince tree. Blijf jij dan hier?
Nee.
Ja? Je mag ook een pak aan, hè? Net als papa en mama.
Ja, zonder pak mag je niet mee.
Nee.
Maar één doen. Mama zitten. Mama zitten.
Alright, so it's definitely bee catching season. We were just looking at the pond and then we saw a swarm come by. Turns out it moved into a quince tree. So what we're gonna do now is take a box, kind of shake the tree. Yeah?
We'll see how.
And try to move it into one of our boxes, so then we catch another swarm.
Another swarm.
Yeah, so it's going great. So they've moved in.
Dit is een soort druppel, hè? Dat zou mooi zijn.
Zoom in a little.
Als het geen dak zou zijn, maar dat is helaas niet het geval.
Nee. So that's the swarm that we'll try to move into a box.
Ja, ik denk dat als je hem daar neerzet, dan kunnen we een klein beetje deze kant op trekken en dan een net even geven.
Dan kan jij hem hier houden.
Ja, precies. Dat wilde ik net zeggen. En dan moet je ook even de bezem pakken. Want niet alles gaat eraf komen, vrees ik. En dan kan je daarna... Hij hangt er nu onder. Ik kan er niet een uur.
Ja, oké, ik ga nu staan. 1, 2.
Een mooie net. Ja. Zo, leg hem er maar op, rustig, zachtjes.
Okay, now we have to wait a little bit to see if they start moving out again. That means that the queen is not inside, and if they move in, it means we got the queen and they now see this as their new home. So let's see. Some there. Also a lot in here. And still some in the tree. But we'll see.
Now you can see that they have decided the queen is in there, so the number of bees that are going for the entrance now, you can see that here, is increasing, so I don't have to worry again that they will stay up in the tree. The clump is slowly shrinking, So I assume that I have the queen in there. Now we have to wait until they are all in there. Put the gates on, put some duct tape on and move them. And then we have a hive number 14, I think.
Ga maar kijken of er nog aardbeien zijn.
Niet allemaal geplukt worden.
Ik ga... So we're weeding the garden today, as we did yesterday, and in spite or despite all the tilling that we did and mulching and everything, we realized that some marigolds that we had planted last year had self-seeded through this part of the garden. So they're nice flowers, we want to save them. So what we're going to do now is just pop them out and put them in the hugelcultuur bed, so that we can have them for the rest of the summer. But in the path is obviously not a good place, so we want to move them.
Ja, ga maar even aardappels zoeken. Kijk of je er nog meer kunt vinden. Even vast blijven, hè, Puk? Okay, we're at the back of the property now. The digger is here and I've started on digging the next pond. This was on the map as a horseshoe, and the former owners told us that there was, or there used to be a spring here, and after last year's in the summer I dug some by hand and we found water over there, and that kept going until somewhere in the beginning of August. That's when it stopped flowing, and there was water throughout the summer. So now we want to expand this and catch some more water here. But the digger had some issues because we had a lot of rain last week. Everything is soggy, so I can't really dig. And the other issue is that there is a massive willow tree here. And as you can see, I've hit it a few times with the digger to move it out of the way. And it gave way instead of bending over, which was the plan. So today I'm here with the chainsaw and we're gonna get rid of some of this willow, or most of this willow, and leave a bit that can regrow, and the willows love being harmed and then they regrow. We have more willows here, so if this one doesn't survive, there are more. Alright.
Oh, water though.
Okay, too heavy.
Oh, hello. Louis.
Let's go. Yuppa! Yuppa! Other moment.
Oké, zou je deze kunnen aanpakken?
Een moment. So we've been working in the garden for a couple days now this week, kind of a couple hours here and there, and doing some other jobs in between. And now at the end of the week I wanted to show you how it's looking. It actually went much quicker than I had thought. All the weeds kind of pulled out easily, and if you do it together then it's always an easier job. Part of the garden, the main part, looks very good now, I think. And then soon we'll get a chipper in and do the paths with wood chips. Hopefully upcoming week. We shall see. And then we have another half of the garden that needs a little bit of work still, but we're just gonna do it with this part for now. So this is all the spring stuff going that we'll be harvesting soon. And then here you can see we have the 4 main beds are looking much better. We'll do chips on the path soon. And then here we started the first row of tomatoes all the way down. And later this afternoon we'll continue with the row here. And that triangle there needs a little bit more work. Ooh, the lighting is very bad. So that was this week. Lots of work has been done. Garden's looking much better. That's the video for this week as well. And I'll see you guys next week. And as you can see, he painted them white so that they hopefully don't warm up so much. And what we're gonna do now is start planting our perennials in them.